Good afternoon, everyone. It's Dakota from Everyday Life, the channel where we talk about everything that happens in our lives, celebrity gossip to politics. And today we're just going to talk about a little bit of celebrity gossip. We're going to talk about what's going on with Diddy's family. And we always know there's a lot going on with Diddy and his family. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about that, and we're going to talk a little bit about Chris Brown. Chris, what are you doing? Okay. Well, Diddy's children, he has the two twin girls, which are so beautiful, and Delilah and Jesse. And he also has his three sons, Christian, Quincy, and Justin. I get those guys mixed up. But anyway, the two girls were cheerleaders, and the boys are rallying around the girls because they're only in high school. They're in 12th grade, I believe, in high school. So what has happened was the three boys were seen rallying behind their twin sisters. Jesse and Delilah during a cheerleading event on Friday night. The twins, who are students at Sierra Canyon High School, received loud cheers and warm support from their brothers as they walk across the football field, highlighting a moment of family strength amidst the turmoil that their dad, Diddy, is going through right now. Christian even took his post to Instagram, showing what a wonderful night they had supporting their sisters. I love the kids. I feel sorry for the kids. I don't feel sorry for Diddy, but I do feel sorry for the children. And I'm glad to see that they have each other. Can you imagine if they didn't have each other? Okay, Christian Combs took to Instagram to share his videos from the night, showing his siblings by his side as they cheered the twins. "We are here," he captioned in one of the clips, capturing the moments the sisters were announced and greeted by their coach. The girls are innocent. If the boys are not innocent, the girls are innocent. The heartwarming display emphasizing the sibling bond and unity even as their father's legal situation continues to headline. And we know it continues to headline. The case has garnered widespread attention, as we all know, with the entertainment world, and everybody's paying close attention because everybody wants to know the developments. Well, right now, Diddy is set to go to court May of 2025. Woo, that's going to be like the O.J. Simpson trial, but worse. Okay, but worse. On October 10th, Diddy appeared in New York, in a New York City courtroom, as we all know, and received his trial date, where his adult children were there to rally around him. Now, we all know that rallying around him, that is part of this PR ploy that Diddy and his lawyers are drumming up because he has to look like a family man and his kids have to look like, so many of them and they need him. Okay? So this is part of PR. And plus, you know what? Even if you forget about the PR, these kids, they need each other. They need each other, okay? You don't see Janice too much. Janice is 80 years old. I guess she comes out when she comes out. Nobody can blame her. It's nothing that she can do, right? Okay, so that's Diddy and his siblings. Okay, now Chris Brown. Such a talented young man, such a handsome young man. Okay, I'm not sure what his net worth is, but I'm sure it's more than mine. And Chris Brown just doesn't seem to want to take the straight path. I don't know. He wants to follow in Diddy's path? I just don't know. Well, let me tell you what Chris Brown is up to. Chris Brown back in legal trouble, facing 50 million for alleged backstage I don't know if we can say that word on YouTube, so I'll say assault. You know what that means, assault. Backstage assault in Texas. Chris, really? Okay, wait a minute. You know how computers are, guys. Chris Brown has accumulation has been okay. Chris Brown has been accumulating accusations of I guess we could say that violence and um, abuse for years, and each story seems to aggravate his past. So what they're trying to say is every time one story comes up and then another story comes up, then the two come together and make him seem worse. That's what that means. Okay, now in the recent documentary series, A History of Violence. And that aired October 27th, which was yesterday. I didn't see it. Did anybody see it? Let me see here. A History of Violence, a documentary. I gotta check that out tonight. Several women have broken their silence about Chris Brown, about their experience with the singer. Among them, the testimony of a woman identified as Jane Doe stands out as she claims that she was raped by Brown in December of 2020 aboard Sean Diddy Combs' yacht. Why aren't I surprised? Why aren't I surprised? In Miami. I love Miami. You know what? Diddy and Chris Brown, I'm just saying alleged. It was on Google this morning, but I'm still going to say alleged. Now they got me confused. Chris Brown, Diddy, the new Diddy, Mike Jeffries, who had the 16 young boys, trafficking them, and he looked a hot mess. I don't know why he thinks a teenager would want to look at his body, because I would be nauseous. But, we got people like him, and do they have any morals? No, let me get back to the Jane Doe that was accusing, allegedly, Chris Brown. Doe said that upon arriving at the ship, she felt intrigued and hopeful that someone so influential could help her in her career. That sounds familiar. However, she claims that after Brown offered her a drink and she began to feel faint, and eventually she lost control of her body. She must have been on that stuff they call horse tranquilizer. I don't know. I'm just saying it fits. I don't know. So, these people, like for instance, Diddy, okay, he can't have a normal thought process, because now anybody can make a mistake. But if you keep practicing this mistake year after year after year, what we have to understand is we're not dealing with a person, okay? We're dealing with a spirit. And we are not equipped to deal with spirits. Okay, I know a couple of people, no matter what is going on, you just can't understand where they're coming from. They have no empathy, okay? They have sociopathic tendencies. They don't feel like anybody else's time is valuable. They don't think anybody is valuable. They think they're always right, and they just want what they want. Okay? That's a spirit. It's not your neighbor. It's not your brother, your sister. So just know that you got to be wary of that. Okay? Oh, well, here's something else. Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. She's my girl. And when she became one of my all-time favorites? Yeah, Taylor Swift. I think she's beautiful. When Kanye West got on stage and grabbed the mic from her because she had won Best Album or Best Song of the Year, Kanye West, who was another whatever, got on the stage and grabbed the mic from her and said, no, no, Beyonce deserves this award. Ever since then, I felt like I wanted to apologize to Taylor for that. I felt embarrassed for Kanye for that. So ever since then, I like Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift once said, once, probably before all this happened, Sean Diddy Combs would be her dream prom date. He's always been nice to me. Well, Taylor, you dodged that bullet. You'd been on one of them freak off tapes, as pretty as you are. Okay. And, okay, Justin Combs. Okay, now this is Justin just on his own. Justin Combs is facing a $190,000 lawsuit for missing car payments. You know, he was living on daddy's dime. The lawsuit arose months before, though, not just recently, months before Diddy's arrest and indictment in September. Porsche Leasing Ltd. filed against Justin for breaching the terms of their contract back in June. In court documents, the company said Justin was personally served on June 11th at Diddy's $61 million mansion. Okay, so his car payment was $3,365 and some change. Can you imagine going to a $61 million mansion for 3,000 measly dollars? I mean, it's not measly, but it's measly compared to someone who can afford a $61 million mansion. Okay? According to In Touch, in the lawsuit, Porsche Ltd. claimed Justin and his JDC Holdings Group entered into a lease for the new Bentley Bentayga or Pendaga. Pendaga or Pentaja. Excuse my language, but I don't know Bentley talk. Beautiful. A beautiful car. So he entered into a lease for his new Bentley in January of 2022. At this time, Justin agreed to pay 42 payments. 42 payments for $3,300. And that is one beautiful car. I think the car is worth total $200-something thousand. I saw it somewhere. But that's what's going on, with Diddy's kids. I don't, it's quiet right now. We don't know what's going on with Diddy's case. Seems like everybody's talking about other things now. The housewives, Trump. I did a video last night on Melania. Melania finally spoke. Go through my videos and check that out, even though it's not much to say because she didn't say anything. She's no Michelle Obama. She's not, really. I feel sorry for Melania, though. She always looks scared, like Cat Williams said. And Chris Brown, come on, man. You're going to end up in the same situation as Diddy. You don't want to do that. I mean, I don't know how much Chris Brown is worth, but what makes you so, what makes men like that? They're always on standby for S from any source possible. They're always on standby. And I'm sure there's a lot of nice women that he could get that he didn't have to even rough up. Not saying that he roughed her up, but she said he assaulted her. So, the net worth of Chris Brown. Here you go. Okay. $50 million. So Chris Brown is worth $50 million. I'll take it. I'll take it. If nobody else wants it, I'll take it. Okay, well, that's it for today, people. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. It's free and it's a way to support me. And thank you for everyone who has subscribed already. Everybody have a great night and I will talk to you later.